We good, bro. I think I'm gonna check him out tomorrow, but we good.
Yeah. Yeah, I already let him know.
Yep, we good. You good. Peace, everybody. Had a good day today. I had to change my clothes, man. I had a good counseling session with a couple of married couples that I had the pleasure to mentor and counsel to make sure love is there, because love is an action word. And I say people shouldn't be in marriages for no damn conditional love, like everything based on condition. So I like the different hats I wear when all people, not just so-called Moors or not so-called NBCs, but all people that seek me out, all the marriages that I've done, I give gratitude. But some things was brought up on campus Wednesday about a little bit of current events, like with Deion Sanders and HBCUs and all that. And I love to have these conversations. And one of the students was bringing up my man, what's his name? He said he was on the. My man, I said he was gonna open up the school. I don't like to say people names, but y'all know. The man that said he was gonna open up a school or whatever, and I guess he didn't do that or whatever, and I guess he got the money. I don't know. But make a long story short, one of my students sent me some, and the man was on what is it called? Breakfast Club. And you know, all these misnomer black people and so-called educators and always got the answers, been saying what somebody should be doing. Like me and rich people should be donating to HBCU. Then I asked them Negroes, why you ain't donating to no fucking HBCU? Why you ain't teaching at no fucking black school, nigga? See, that's the problem I have with Negroes. Always act like they got the answers. Well, why you ain't at an HBCU teaching? Why? Why you say you trying to raise $250,000 to fucking do a school that ain't never happened? Why you ain't teaching at an HBCU? Why the Negroes ain't never teach nowhere and they got all these fucking degrees? You see what I'm saying? Why these Negroes ain't why they ain't donate? They always want to count somebody else's bag. They always want to count a rapper bag or an athlete bag. With the money that this Negro collect, why you don't donate none of that shit to the HBCUs? Why don't you and your crew donate to the HBCUs? Why you don't push kids to go to the fucking HBCUs? How the hell if Negroes knew that was Deion Sanders' fucking dream is to be some motherfucking HBCU coach? How the fuck y'all know that? So if a person started off with a lower wage job and go get an education and go bigger, and they work in the neighborhood, say they work at a little urban coalition that's operating off donations, and the person donating their time, he ain't getting paid enough, and then when he get a better job to support his family, you gonna say, oh, he could have built this with the Negroes. Negroes ain't gonna do shit but steal from each other. Fuck you talking about? HBCUs ain't ran by no black folk. I keep telling people this shit. You donate to it. That's why I be telling everybody. They got the answers, donate to the HBCUs. Why ain't none of them Negroes coaching? Why don't you see none of them Negroes say, I donate to the HBCUs, or I make sure these amount of kids get a scholarship to an HBCU each year? None. These Negroes always, they count Deion Sanders' pocket. How the fuck y'all know that was that man's dream to coach out of HBCU? How y'all know? That could have been that man started like, man, I'm a coach here, whatever. College get me a job. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to the next level. Why y'all think people that's got to do charity shit forever and forever and then don't get compensated for their motherfucking work? Oh, he could have built this up. And how you know that was that man's dream? To build up a whole bunch of fucking niggas. Please, man, miss me with that. Miss me with that. Miss me with that. What would you do? That's why I said, black folk get on my fucking nerves. You can't win with a nigga. Black folks are trying to tell you what to do. Or D.R. Sanders should have did this, should have did that. Why? What would you gonna do? What would you gonna do? Well, stay in your cheap ass stay in your cheap ass position. You got a job that say you work at a, say called an urban community and a private school with people that look like you, want you to come and teach. And they say, hey man, we willing to pay you this and that, give you salary, give you housing allowance, move your family here, have you controlling this list. And you run a library, you teach history, civics, all that, spirituality, and got the opportunity. What, you gonna turn it down? That's some dumb shit. That's why I said, don't let the love of your people fuck your life up and think your people gonna support you. They not. I was just in a position to test it. I know our people ain't gonna do shit. It's only gonna be a certain people. That's why I love my members. That's why I say I'm in a position to try things. That's why I said, eventually I'm gonna be gone. And I know it. And I'm trying to set this shit up with people. But eventually I'm gonna be gone. And nobody can say shit. Eventually, I'm not going to have time to be on YouTube talking to my people, showing them what we're doing. I'm going to be dealing with the ones. I'm going to be doing crowdfunding with the rich folk that got money, that love to support what I'm doing. I don't have time to be wasting talking to no people today. Just like this morning, I went to one of my Catholic church, my ex-professor church, did a whole marriage counseling with people, all different nationalities. I don't got time to be wasting. And then Negroes be hiding like they got the shit all together. I go around Europeans that don't know me for just teaching the science and being a divine minister, and they tell everything. And they sit down, husband and wife, crying, holding hands, trying to get this shit better with me. And my own people be high. That's why I said, man, I'm gone in a minute. And they pay me swell, and they don't have a problem with the shit. I've had so many opportunities to take over white churches and teach at schools and shit, contingent on me signing a contract and say, I ain't gonna do this and this and the other. Contingent on me signing a contract, say I have to shut down YouTube. Yeah, I can keep my temple and school and all that privately on Zoom, but for the public, all that public shit have to be shut down. That was my contract. It was contingent on me shutting everything down on YouTube. I can keep my temple and school privately, but anything on YouTube, they were like, could you not even do any YouTube, but you can keep your temple and school? I said no. Ask my muftis. I said no. I turned out $125,000 a year with motherfucking what they call it, a home budget. Like they gave me a little check each month for home and car and cell phone. I turned that shit down because I told my members, I'm like, dude, I like to jump on YouTube whenever the fuck I want to. Can't nobody pay me no $100-some-thousand and say you can keep your school and talk privately, but we gonna shut all your public shit down, man. For $100,000, $125,000. A lot of people would have been done. I have plenty of opportunities to teach at schools and shit. Plenty. I'm about to take this shit now. I told you, I'm done. I'm about to take 2 jobs. I don't have to be a faculty. I can be a contract where after the semester over the 3 months, I don't have to go back if I want to. I ain't under no stipulations. A contract. I told people, I said, man, I can't do this shit and I keep turning down jobs. $125,000, $125,000. Last job, my empress like, babe, shit. My wife like, all the stuff that you want to do, you can go buy the land with this. All the bonuses that you would get on campus, you can go do this. I ain't took the check. That's why I'm saying motherfuckers talk about what they do. I'm sought after. I can be in the universities teaching right now. High school, elementary, college, all that shit. But I can do that shit on my dime on Wednesdays and just make as much as any professor on one day than they hold fucking salary. Every 2 weeks and one day. And then get the college professors to donate to my organization. I tell people I come from a family, man. My family agreed. We sat down as a family and said, man, this is your life work. My family makes sure I'm okay. I'm telling y'all, I ain't out here no work. My family, my mother and my father make sure I'm allowed to do this fucking work. Sat me down like, you got work to do. Man, wait till y'all, man, I'm going to show y'all whole families. Like, how can I say this? I'm for the people. Whatever the people want me to do, I have to do it. Man, I done baptized people and all that. Why? Because they wanted me to do it. They understand the spiritual aspect. They know that don't mean nothing, but they feel the outward appreciation, and they wanted me to do that. People seek me out. People seek me out to marry them. Before I done this more shit, I used to be all in fucking Vegas marrying people. My empress, one of her friends, Bosnian American, Albion, I married her. They sought me. I was like, ask your husband, do our union. We don't want nobody. We don't want no preacher. This is what she said. And she a European. She said, we don't want no white man doing our wedding. We want your husband to do it. Somebody that knows, somebody that can speak from the heart. Got up there and spoke from the heart with all Europeans in the audience, had everybody fucking tearing up. That's the most beautiful union I ever heard. Please, man. I done done more unions to different nationalities than my own fucking people. I done counseled more different people than my own fucking people. I got people that's married and be secret with me, won't even sit down and counsel with me and go outside and pay motherfuckers to counsel. That's what I be saying, man. We so secretive. I'm gone in a minute. And I'm serious with this shit. I sacrificed a lot. I've been in ministry before all y'all been knowing me. And everybody that know me, when I used to be in the churches, I had all CDs and I spoke just like this in the church. That's why I ain't in it no more. Because our own people is the detriment. I'm telling y'all, man. We always talk about what somebody else should do. We always got an opinion for somebody else. That's why I do not like niggas. Because they the most, you can't win for losing with a nigga. You can't win for losing with black folk. I'm sorry. You can't. You do something good for a Negro 99 times, that one time you say, oh man, I can't do it, or try to figure it out and I can help you wherever the rest. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. You done helped the motherfucker all their life. One time you can't do it. All the times I helped you, that's what it is. Instead of you thinking about all the times I helped you, all the times I helped you straight, that one time you gonna say, fuck me. Man, fuck you too. And that's how I'm standing on it. Fuck you too, nigga. I'm gonna talk to people just like how they talk to me. These Negroes don't be reading shit, posting the 48 laws of power, where I'm putting that mirror effect back on your ass. Negroes ain't gonna do shit. I'm telling you, I know this for a fact. I sit down with white folks, do crowdfunded, boom, $10,000 in less than a month. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? They're like, yeah, man, let's give us literature and give us the taxes and receipt at the end of the year. You not used to this? No, but I'm about to. Shit. But I'm about to when I go in there and I do the tax breakdown and I teach tax codes and law and how you can donate to your religious and charitable contribution of your choice, and I can give you a taxes and receipt and give it to your tax provider. Man, I say that shit too much to my people. They talk about, well, we don't know, we want to learn. And when I break this shit down, no results. Our people not sponges. We are stiff-necked people. We are stiff-necked people. We are. And all we think is celebrities and entertainers supposed to be donating. That's why I said I'm tired of Negroes talking about what Deion Sanders should be doing. And then my man that supposed to have the school talk about, well, all the celebrity black folks should be donating. Why? It's their money. How you know that's their passion? That's why I keep telling folks. Well, how you think people feel about the so-called HBCUs? Shit, who own the HBCUs? Let's deal with the deal. Where the money be going to the HBCUs? Just like I'm from the city of Flint and the water was fucked up. And all those celebrities came to Flint for the water crisis and donated all that money. Where the fuck the money go? See, I follow the money. I'll show you where that shit go. They mismanage that shit. And so you can't blame nobody. That shit blow up in Fuji dust. I'm telling you, I know how this shit go. I know how this shit go. Niggas be stealing. And then you, just like in church, niggas be stealing. And just like niggas always trying to tell somebody what they should do. And I said, how the hell y'all know Deion Sanders' dream was to be some fucking HBCU coach? How you know his dream wasn't to be a head coach and to use all these as stepping stones and to show other people, say, hey man, if it's your opportunity to be an HBCU coach, you can do this. It ain't never been no HBCU coach to transition to that level of coaching. And niggas mad. Man, miss me. That's just like if you go to a community college, a junior college. Why you want to go to a 4-year school if you play ball? Just go to the 2-year school, nigga. Or you go to a small level and then that 1 year at a small level, other schools want to see you. No, stay at the small school. Why you go to the big school? Niggas kill me, man. This is a job. This ain't no, this is a job. That's that man's job. Y'all worrying about that man motherfucking job. That's why I said niggas ain't shit. And then y'all steady putting righteousness on a goddamn man that's a fucking coach. Not no spiritual leader, not no educator, which we should be holding accountable, but a motherfucker that played football and a goddamn coach. You niggas crazy. That's what I be saying. Niggas crazy. That man is a coach. I ain't mad at that man getting the best position because he a leader. Leaders lead. And no matter what position that man gonna be in, he gonna be a leader of men. I don't give a fuck if they put him in an area where there's nobody that look like him. He's gonna be a leader of men, just like I am. And leaders go where the fuck they go. Y'all better understand that, and that's what I'm getting ready to do. I done turned down shit. Deion Sanders just took the one that came to that he wanted. I done turned down a lot. I'm not getting ready to turn down this one. I'm not. It's too beautiful. I told people, if you who you are, you don't have to beg nobody for shit. They'll come to you. I told you, if these motherfuckers so scholars and educators, well, why you ain't teaching nowhere? Why you ain't got your own? And you can be sought after. Your alma mater that you graduated from, why you can't go teach there? That's what I be telling you, because the shit be bullshit. Why you ain't seen none of them go back to their college and lecture like I used to do all on YouTube showing it? Why you ain't seen none of them why they don't show their college degrees with the real seal on it? And when they graduated, didn't they walk across the stage and get their master's and doctorate like I did? Didn't they? All you gotta do is look them up. If that shit real, tell them, let me see you when you graduated. Oh, I didn't walk across. Man, what person get their master's and their doctorate and don't want to walk across the stage? Man, get the fuck out of here. Unless it's a diploma meal. Real shit. I'm telling you. These people be fake. Why you think all these men don't have no wives? Y'all be into a whole bunch of Negroes that don't have a wife. That ain't never had no wife. All these single ass men. Ain't that a bitch? I'm not listening to no Negro that's 45, 55, 65 and don't have no wife. Ain't never had no wife. You don't know how to share nothing. Please. You don't have no intimate times with who? Yourself? Miss me. You ain't exchanging no energy. Where your female energy coming from? You ain't never going to heaven. You just fucking. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit get real. I told y'all, what's your dreams? Internet fake. And then all these niggas will be interviewing these idiots. I say, okay, why people get on TV to talk about another person? They get on TV to talk about Deion Sanders and what that man should be doing. He's a fucking coach. So if the NFL, if he was coaching at the HBCU at Jackson State, and then the motherfucking Detroit Lions called Deion Sanders and say, hey man, we got a head coaching job for you to coach the DBs. Oh, y'all gonna be mad and say, oh, Deion went to coach the Lions? Hell yeah. Go. Hell yeah, D. Man, that man got aspirations and dreams for his family. It's self-preservation. That man do his charity. That's why I'm sick of people telling people what to do with their lives and their finances and what to do for their family. Their job is to take care of their family. Anything extra, oh, so fucking be it. That's why you don't take food off the table. That's why it's a lamb for every household. You take care of your house first, and you do things that what the Spirit tells you to do inside, not what nobody else do, and you don't care how nobody feel about it when God tell you to move. I'm telling y'all, man. Our people get caught up trying to tell somebody what to do. Grown people with their bag and they life. I ain't never seen none of these people coaching nowhere, volunteering no time, no history of doing shit but on fucking YouTube. Doing lectures at all different places, just talking. I ain't never seen these people teaching. I ain't never seen these people in no academia setting. I ain't never seen these people anywhere with no kids. All I see them doing is lecturing. I ain't never seen them give away shit. Nothing. It's just about black people. Black people, man, fuck that. I don't want to be around all black people. I don't. I want to be around all people. I want to be around everything that the Creator created. I want to be around misnomer white people, black people, orange people, green people, fucking red people, goddamn ants. I want to be around caterpillars. I want to be around motherfucking goddamn snakes, motherfucking coyotes, dogs. I want to be around all that shit. Flowers, damn the motherfucking lions. I want to be in mountains. I want to be around all God's creation. Fuck wrong with these clowns? I I get life off this shit. I get life off everything, off the plants and seeing everybody wake up with the spirit of Allah. I get life. Fuck around with these vampires. Please. My people lost due to a lack of knowledge because we refuse to learn. What's your dreams? I'm telling you, man, this shit is real. Just like I was counseling today, man, I had a beautiful session. We had a group marriage counselor today. Man, it was beautiful. And it was like, just come from the house sheet. It's marriage. It's a lot of families out here. And we actually come speak. I said, shit, I'm speaking about marriage. Everybody there was married. Shit. Let's open that motherfucking Pandora box. I speak just like this. You don't like what I'm saying? Who cares? But I bet you it worked. I deal with results, man. We be putting band-aids on shit. I asked the person, is your love conditional, unconditional? Couldn't say nothing. I said, that's fucked up. If you can't say off the back of your love conditional, unconditional, man, you got a motherfucking problem. My love unconditional. It ain't. If I say no, my empress ain't mad. Everything gonna be the same. If she say no, I ain't mad. Fuck. We spend time with each other. I make sure she happy. My empress is doing all the things that she said she wanted to do, she's doing now. My empress is creating all her custom jean jackets, doing all her beautiful things. We keep going. Working out every day. I'm in love. I said, keep going. What you want to do? I ain't a rich man, but I'm going to support everything with all my heart and all my pennies. And we're going to keep creating till the flesh is gone. We talk to each other every day. I temperature check my empress. Everything cool? I'm good? Everything all right? Yeah, babe. Yeah. Well, you good, babe? Yeah. Uh-huh. You know what? So what we looking at and where our finances looking like? Shit, if my empress, I know what your finances look like because my empress watch my finances too. I told y'all where I'm weak, she's strong, and vice versa. That's why I say I give it to my empress and she did boop, 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 and we boop, 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 boop. That's why I be telling people when you live a monk life and you and your empress can talk because y'all friends, y'all best friends, y'all love to be around each other, y'all do shit together, y'all can have a real conversation and be like, okay, that's that stack, that's that stack. Boom. We hustlers. Me and my empress put that stack up. We know how to live. We know what our recurring deals are each month. We like to see that money pile up. I said, watching the year what we have. Boom. She like, damn, that's what we got. We did it together. Boom. Watching the next year. Boom. Boom. We've been in Arizona for 10 years. We've been on this saving mission for about 5 years consistent. I'll really say, I'll be honest, about 5 years, 4 or 5 years consistently on hitting that $2 a month saving. You know what I mean? That's just on the side, not other things. And I say, if you look up in a couple of years, you look up in 5 years, 100 bands with no problem. With no problem. You ain't got to be putting your money in no dumb shit. Somebody telling you, you can do all the business adventures you want. If you want to invest in selling something, if you want to get in your clothes line, you got the money. You don't got to be saying you want to do this. How? You prepare. You prepping. You know what you can do in what month. You know, hey, I can do this at this time. I can do that in that time. Why? Because I prepared. I know what I can do in a year. If I say I want to do this in January on this date and it take this amount of money, I say, well, for each month, I got to put this aside. So when January comes, I'm good. I do simple mathematics, man. That's why I say in marriages, we don't know how blessed we are, especially in two households when you got two incomes. And you can be making just as less. It's like I told a Noble. I said, okay, you make $40,000 and your empress make $40,000 after taxes. I said, Noble, that's 80 bands. Right? Yep. I say, so list it out. Let's look at your mortgage. You don't have no rent. Why? Because he bought a house in the hood, fixed that mug up before he married her. It's one of my homies. I ain't gotta say no names. Because we both got houses. When I stayed across the street from the middle school that they closed down called Longfellow Middle School. I stayed on Berkeley. My dad was the executive director for Genesee County. So I used to get all the houses, the list, all foreclosed houses from Land Bank from my dad. And so make a long story short, My homie got a house, you know, boom, 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 fixed up, nice brick crib in the hood, 4-bedroom, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, bro, you don't have no mortgage. Both of them have no car notes. Where your money going? Man, how you doing all this and all that? I said, bro, how you not doing all this and doing all that? How you not all the stuff you say, man, I want to get with you, bro, and put my stuff on your page to get good. Man, but you know how it is. I said, yeah, I'm looking at it. You fresh as shit. I'm looking at it. You wasteful. We have so much, but we think success is spending our money. And I say, that's a consumer. I say, I deal with my basic bills. I know what my budget is to do some of the things that I want to do. And the rest, I try to make money off of it. I do. I budget it. That's why a person say, man, I don't care, man, if I spend $50, right, and I make $30 off of something in a day. Okay, well, I'm putting that up. How much? At least 65, preferably 70. Usually I put 70 up and put 10 in my pocket. Man, I flip and flip and flip and flip. It's all about percentages. And when you're doing that shit with somebody that love you, man, when y'all figuring it out, like Pac said, if you ain't in the rap game for the motherfucking scratch, man, then what is your purpose? Non-deservers. Like, why do people go in? Are you going in business? I'm in business just to give everything away. That's stupid. If you ain't in business because you love what you're doing, and if you love what you're doing, the bad come, you playing. You playing. Because see, we tell our people they shouldn't be, like, we supposed to live off the land, be some bums, where everybody get paid for what they want. Like, when people pay for stuff, that means that you be paying for what you want. Just like when people go on Amazon and buy books and buy clothing and all that. You don't go over there and be like, oh, look at Jeff Bezos, boy, he's selling stuff. Why? Why do you do that? Or he's selling books. That's his profession. Then, oh, you mad because he created a job and you go to the work in the plant all day and say you can't do nothing else? And then when I do it, people are like, oh, you selling this? Yeah. What's that rapper? He say, all my kids be like, you know everything, Sheik. All the rap sons, because I'm in tune. It's a rap dude. He say, it's cool when I do it. No, what he say? It's cool when they do it. It's hate when I do it. Buck them. But you don't say buck them. You say, for real. It's cool when they do it. It's hate when I do it. Buck them. Real talk, man. It's like, if you a barber, you gonna cut everybody's hair for free? If you sell toilet paper, or you gonna sell toilet paper for free, you go right to the store and buy it, and then your homeboy be like, oh man, my boy selling toilet paper, he should be giving it for free. And you go right to the fucking store and buy some toilet paper. You'll go to the goddamn gas station and buy one stanky ass roll for $1. What I be saying, man, come on, y'all, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. That's why everything we supposed to be doing should be with love. I be telling people in marriages, I said, dude, I'm not being married to nobody. And I ain't in love. I don't care if I was a woman either. I'm going to be talking to my husband every night like, babe, like, we got issues. Like what? Are you think we're going to be going to bed every night like this for months and months? I ain't afraid to talk. Ask my empress. We talk every day. I'm telling you. I ask people, do we get married and go into unions to bring harm to each other and just be in that shit like it's okay and be in dead shit forever? Like Noble said, man, I ain't had sex in years. Man, that shit ain't cool. Like, what we together for? Because you stood in front of somebody and said, till death do us part and all that shit. Man, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing if y'all not in love. I don't care how nobody feel about what I'm saying. Because I'm married, so I can say that shit. I'm in a union. I've been married for 10 years. My marriage didn't come with no goddamn manual. That's what I'm trying to say. I wasn't the best husband in the world when I first got married. Shit, I was arrogant in the mother sucker. Man, we from Flint, Michigan. I moved my empress all the way to Arizona. She ain't had no friends. She ain't know nobody. I come out here, I know people. I'm in school, I'm working. You know, I'm an outgoing person. You know, some people introverts. That's the difference from introvert and extrovert. I'm always involved. So I had to understand, like, damn, wait a minute. You know, that's when I talk about that balance. That's when you understand that mayat. That's when that balance comes. That's when that love comes. When you can look at something and someone can look at you and you feel the same passion for that as you have for yourself, and you can check yourself. Oh man, that's a beautiful thing. Oh, that's a beautiful thing, man. I get chills talking about my empress. I'm getting chills right now. And it ain't just a no sexual thing. It's the love that I know we have for each other. It's the connection. It's the boom. It's just certain things that I know. That I know. You know what I mean? That I don't have to ask. It's things that she know. That she don't have to ask. Guaranteed. A lot of us don't have that. A lot of men can't leave their phone at home and be like, "Oh fuck it, man, I'll go get it tomorrow." Or tell your empress, call her wherever you at and be like, "Man, let me know who called me if it's important, for I can email them." Not like, "Oh man, I'm gonna get in trouble with my motherfucking phone," because I know plenty of people like that. Got backup phones. I don't got time to be being no motherfucking sneaky ass little boy. I'm a grown ass man. If I'm gonna do something, if I want more than one woman, you should be bald enough to tell anybody you dealing with as a man before you get into that shit. Be like, listen, the way your life is, you want to have more than one woman. And if you ain't saying that off the top, that ain't cool to bring that shit in later on it, unless that conversation comes up. What I'm saying is, y'all should be talking. Ain't no goddamn way I'm in the house with nobody and I'll talk to them every day and I don't love when I wake up like, ugh. No goddamn way. I couldn't do it. It'd be too hard for me because I can't fake nothing. I can't fake it. I've been untold. I've been unsaid some shit to mess everything up. Why? Because I operate on my heart. I've been saying something like, man, you know what? I don't know why we doing this. And then she'd say, me neither. And I'll be like, why we ain't gonna do this a long time? And they'd be like, well, you know, the baby, or well, we ain't want to be, people know that we going through problems and that, or we embarrassed, or it ain't nothing to be embarrassed about. We ain't nobody whooping nobody ass. I'm telling you. People don't want to have a conversation, but if we ain't doing nothing together, if we're not compatible, if everything I do is alone and I try to bring you in, you don't want to do nothing that I like, and I always compromise to do everything you like, that ain't no marriage, and vice versa. That's conditions. That's based on conditions. If I do this, I do this, I do this, maybe this is real life. If I do this, I do this, I do this. Nah, man. It got to be love. That's why I say more science is for the family. I say this shit and I say it strong. That's why I say when men and women start learning, when women learn and the man ain't learning, this shit happens. And vice versa. Just like when a woman is educating herself and the man don't take no interest in even trying to clean himself up or anything, or even interested in none of the endeavors, shit like that happen as well. I see this shit happen all the time. I see people stay together because of a child. I tell people, I'll be honest, I have a daughter. I know what people do. I know it, and sometimes being together for a child is not it, because we are adults. Man, people better really sit down and think about the heart. And think about what we really doing. Because that be the only, a lot of men misery. Home. And if your home ain't right, I don't give a shit what no tough man get on here and say. If your home ain't right, your whole day fucked up. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what no man get on this goddamn YouTube, Instagram, whatever the hell we on, and if your house ain't right, and you ain't getting no love every day, and you can go into heaven every night because you love your empress no matter what. Man, please, you can't tell me your day is just peaches and fucking creams. No way. And when you come home, you like, here we go. And I'm talking about women too, so I hope nobody get their panties ruffled. I ain't talking about nobody specific. I'm saying, man, it's just life. It's just life. And life is to be loved. And I love everything I'm doing. And I'm not going to do nothing if I don't love it. I'm not sneaking to do nothing either. Man, my empress love when I talk about the science. I love when my empress talk about her day. See, I have balance. I cook and shit. I clean up. I have to learn a lot of this shit. I have to learn. Ooh, my mama sat me down like, son, blah, 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 blah. I got a mama. I sat talk to my mom like, Mom, what am I doing wrong? She like, son, boom, 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 boom. You ain't doing nothing wrong. Think about it. She was like, it's just, marriage don't come with a manual. Think of what you would want. I said, damn, mama. Okay. I got this. I got this. A marriage don't come with a manual. This is my marriage. So I got to master my marriage. Just like when people say practice make perfect. No, it don't. It make you better at what you do. That's why I say this is my union. I have to master my union. I have to figure out all these ways to love my empress. Oh, man, that shit is a beautiful thing, man. So that's why when my empress can walk right next to me anytime with pride all day, because she know what I'm going to do. My empress, though, she know what I'm going to do. She know. She know. How that song goes, she know, you know. But for real, though, man, it's on honesty, and that's how I talk to people. And they be like, damn, because I don't tell nobody what to do. I'm not you. Y'all stuff is unique. You got to find that uniqueness that you have, that brought y'all together from one. It got to be something. And if it's not, then I understand. And people be wanting me not to understand. I said, dude, I'm not going to be the one to tell the person and try to come up with all these ways to make you do something. That ain't me. I'm just going to talk about what I do, what I'm in love with, and that's it. Everything else, I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it. That's why I tell people, I don't tell people what to do. You have the tools. I'm just a toolbox. I'm like a computer. You can get the answer right every time if you know how to ask the right questions and if you're willing to be corrected, because the computer ain't going to tell you no wrong shit. How? Because you can fact check it. So when I talk about unions, when I talk about man and woman coming together as a union, man, that's something that you got to master, because that's unique. That's you. And you only you. That's why I say practice don't make perfect. It makes you get better at what you're doing. That's why with me, in my union, in my marriage, I had to get better. It didn't come with a manual. I had to figure out the ways to love my empress all over. I had to do the simple shit. It's the simple shit. I promise y'all, if people don't know, man, the simplicity of life is the joy. That's the dream world. That's why the Quran speaks so much. The more Quran speaks about man and woman coming together as one in a holy union. It's in our Quran. It talks about everything what I'm saying. The duties of man and woman in marriage, all that, the child, the duties of being upright, everything. That's why I say, man, a man that finds a wife finds a good thing. That's why I say I don't tell nobody what to do. I give the tools. It's because life is a mathematical equation. So if I got the math, just like, man, when you see Benjamin Banneker and you see that competent square in his hand, that's to circumscribe the world. I don't rewrite no book. I just make it plain for a child to understand it. That's what a map and a guide does. I use the analogy of taking my teeth out and getting on a titty. We got to figure this shit out. And we can do it together. That's why I say love. Love is an action word. You don't do nothing if it ain't love. You don't do nothing nobody tell you. You shouldn't be doing nothing nobody trying to tell you to do. That's why I tell people, what's your dreams and what's your aspirations? What do we care about? That's why I love men that have families. Because I know it take a real man to sit his ass down. It take a real man to study. It take a real man to tell his empress what he loves and what he's not going to deal with, and vice versa. And then it takes dedication and commitment. Because I say after you get excited, just like you have an orgasm, then what's next? You should want to learn after all that. Just like I'll be showing people what be happening in their states, and I'll be knowing where people be getting all this mumbo jumbo stuff from. I know what be going on. I just be waiting for everybody, and I say it clearly, and then what happened like the next day is boom, boom, it happened. Because you can't do wrong and get good stuff out of it. The laws don't work. The powers of be, just the ethers don't work like that. Man, energy is, listen, man, all energy is transferred. And whatever type of energy you put out, they're just like in cases, you just haven't got caught yet. But if you willingly tell on yourself like YouTube and all that, back in the day, we didn't have all this shit. Back in the day, you just didn't have everything at a finger click when you think everything was freaking real and you would ruin your life for some shit on the internet. That's why I be talking about reconciliation. If you into something, you gotta try to make it right first. Men don't run from shit. If it's love there, if it's any type of love there, men gotta make that shit right. If it's no love, then I get that. I get that. And I ain't talking to nobody specifically. I'm just giving a message that I gave earlier. I just keep it playing. I say, man, I've never tell nobody what to do or what to do. But in unions, it got to be mutual. It got to be based on no conditions. I got to love you with or without makeup on. I got to love you if you don't cook, if you do cook, if I clean, if all that, it's mutual. It's what I don't have no 50-50. I don't have nothing else to give to nobody. I'm in this shit. I'm all in. My plan A is my plan B. That's what I'm saying. I'm all in. I make this shit work. If my heart is connected to Allah and my will is connected to Allah's will, I ain't got to change nothing. My plan A is my plan B. So I'm all fucking in. Why? Allah told me I can't be lukewarm. Allah told me I can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. He's like, what the fuck wrong with you, man? You ain't sure what you doing? Man, I'm all 100. I'm 100 in. I put all my shit on Allah. What? Everything. What? Everything. What? Not something. Everything. What? You're everything. What? That everything. I give all praises. What? Everything. Well, you gonna pray everything? Hell yeah. I don't hurt a fucking fly. I see that shit, I try to take it outside. I'm all in, man. And when you see beauty in all life and you get past that level of a judgmental eye, man, you in the next stratosphere. Because we worried on the wrong thing. And I can't be focused on things that I didn't have no part in creation. I ain't finna be ballooning the creator's creation. Not me saying what somebody is and what somebody not. I ain't the fucking creator. The creator created every goddamn thing on this earth plane. Everything that have life. Everything that's firstborn, that's a mama, is a goddamn from God. Is a mom. The son, we all Muslims. I don't give a shit how you feel. I don't care. I'm not little the creator. I'm not gonna knock nothing that the creator want to give me by looking at the toothpick in somebody else's eye, and I can have a log in mine. I ain't got time for that shit. I don't have no judgmental eye. I deal with this shit right here. And that's what I tell my brothers. Before you come with me, you better get this shit right here. Because I done been through that shit. I done been through all that shit you've been through. You been through the hood, that shooting shit, me too. Your brother been murdered, all that, mine too. You see your best friend get killed, me too. You see your other homie get his head blew off, me too. You see the police kill your homie in the hood in front of everybody? Me motherfucking too. What? What? So that's what I be telling our brothers. Don't come with that shit. We gotta come just like we come in trouble with the white man. You'll be pleading yourself to the court. You'll be trying to get court-appointed attorneys, all that shit, scared as hell. Mama, like Negroes that be tough as hell. Real shit. And then act like they want to go to jail and be bragging that jail shit. Man, that shit is a false narrative. Don't nobody come out the womb want to be no fucking gangster or no killer. Also, you looking at me and want to kill me. You don't want to kill nobody else, but you get over here and be talking shit to their own brother. That's why I be saying, man, who want to be around a whole bunch of people that look like you and they be trying to plot on you? Who? If anybody would choose to do that, you got to be crazy. That's like I ask people who want to be in a room with a whole bunch of these Moors that I show y'all that be all on YouTube getting in trouble, saying they this and that. And you want to be around them taking classes with these motherfuckers talking about they teaching me my nationality. You want to be around all that shit. Why? No reason. No fucking reason. And that's why I be saying our brothers don't be thinking. And then when they get their grown ass in trouble, you gonna plead yourself to the court? You gonna tell on every motherfucking body? You gonna put yourself right back in the situation motherfuckers be in when they was in the streets. You gonna put yourself right back in the situation as an older man with this dumb ass shit. And that's what I be telling our people, man. I don't get it. So all that smart stuff people be doing, man, miss me with that, man. We got to get our lives straight. This is reconciliation time. Have them hard questions with yourself, with your empress. Don't go into no another motherfucking dispensation with that same shit and carrying that shit on. Like they make the son don't the bag lady. Well, shit, you don't be no bag lady neither. Sit down at the table. Why we can't sit and talk as adults and say, hey man, well we need to do this. Maybe we need to do this jointly. Me and my noble and his empress did it. I speak from love. That's why I tell people, if you love what you're doing, you have nothing to hide. You embarrass yourself for it. Your empress buy you a motherfucker some funny ass drawers, like, baby, you ain't gonna wear them drawers with the teddy bear on the flexion like that. You in the house? Shit, why not? You ain't gonna wear a shirt with her that say I love you, his or hers for her. Why not? You're just like your homeboy on some street drug dealer shit. You and your homeboys have matching cars, matching chains. Real talk. So that's all I'm saying, man. Reconciliation time, man. That's just where I'm at, man. We don't go into a new dispensation with old baggage. We don't want the old to come to new on this level. We want to make sure we right going to things and sit down and make sure things right. Because that's what we about. We about love. We don't do things just because. Like me and my empress are talking. I live in a 1-bedroom. I won't even buy a house if I have plans on how I want to be with my wife. Why would I waste my time? Everything I do, I'm in love. And that's why I tell everybody, check yourself. And if you're not in love with everything you're doing, that's on you. You got to get it right. Fall back in love. And remember, man, I tell everybody, you can't force nothing on nobody. Love have to be mutual. That's what I'm saying. You got to check it. And just because things can't be worked out, you have to be okay with that. And be an adult in a situation. And that's what I tell everybody. Everybody want love. Men, we so tough. Like, we don't talk about abuse in men. I get abuse in women. That shit is not good. I don't fuck with that. Anybody abusing a woman, we on your ass. But what about abuse of men? See, we so tough, we don't even talk about it. And then when men talk about it, they act like it's so just, it's nothing. Like it's cliche, like, oh, it ain't nothing. And really it is. And that shit can get reversed on you and you'll be your ass locked up. I don't understand why men take abuse like that. That's why I'm saying no man can be in no science and take abuse. Everything got to be love. And with that being said, man, I love y'all, man. So I hope everybody have a good day. But the word of the day is reconciliation, man. Do everything with love. Talk about it. Figure it out. We don't do things just because. We do everything with love. Peace out.